So just before the video does start, just a quick little ad on a trading service I offer over on Twitch. I do daily trading guides including loads of price sheets for special card trading, silver trading and so on and so on. And you get them daily over there for £5 a month or free with Amazon Prime. Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to a brand new video and another investment video guys for you. So, as you guys know with Summer Heat, we've, they've re-released a lot of special cards. And in this video, we're going to be talking about basically the special cards that are going to be re-releasing in Summer Heat Batch 3, the last of the batches. And basically, we're going to talk about not actually the special cards themselves, but talk about how the gold cards react by not being in packs. So, obviously, when someone's got a special card being re-released, for example, let's say Road to Final Wendell. When Road to Final is being re-released, you can't go and pack Gold Wendell, because you'd be pretty mugged off if Road to Final Wendell was in packs, but you only got the gold one. So as a result of you not being able to pack the gold one, this now means that the gold one, his supply is stopped. There can't be any more supply of gold Wendell because the only supply of Wendell there is Road to Final. Which means that this card is basically going to get rarer and rarer and rarer as there's no supply but it's consistently using SPCs. So, if I can go and show you Wendell right now, he actually, because he's actually one of the players I invested in, you could have got Wendell for about 2.5 to 3k before he went out of packs. Now Wendell is up at about 6k. So he's doubled in price because he's not been in packs for the last week and, week and a little bit. Another example of someone who's risen as such will be Palacios. He's not been in packs because he's had a future star card. This card has gone from, I think, about 1.5k and now he's up at 4k. So we can see that this card has tripled. So you can see that there is pretty good money in players that aren't in packs because they have special cards. Let alone players that aren't in packs, they've only been out of packs for 1 week, let alone what's going to happen next week. Maybe he hits 7k, that's going from 1.5 to 7k, which is an insane rise. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be starting off a little bit of a series, and it's not, as I say, it's only going to be a little daily investing series, but we are going to be basically talking about the investments you guys can make because of players going out of packs. Now, we've had every promo so far, apart from Team of the Season and Team of the Year. Now, I'm not going to cover Team of the Year because, first off, I think, give or take, everyone who got a Team of the Year has a Team of the Season card. And second off, EA has never re-released Team of the Year. They're really weird with it. I mean, in the last two footies, hasn't been re-released. Even in this year's rewards, you can't pack them. I think it's because EA try and keep Team of the Years maybe very rare and very prestigious as such. But yeah, so we're not going to be covering Team of the Year, but we're going to be covering all of the Team of the Seasons in the next few days. Now, I believe EA is going to release the Major League Team of the Seasons and Minor League Team of the Seasons. There's less of a chance in the minor league, but I'd almost say it's like 95%. It'd be very strange for them to make every card cheap on FIFA, apart from minor league team of the season. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through, as I say, a few different, team of the season sets. Talk about who I recommend investing in, how much I think they'll go to, and I guess I'll even show you the strategy how I work out who I invest in. So we're going to be using the likes of Footbin because it's really good for data and just showing what to go for. So the first thing we're going to cover. That, again, all these guys will get Team of Seasons, which means their gold cards are out of packs, is obviously the Championship. Now, I'll be honest with you, these players or these guys' base cards aren't really used for anything. Obviously, anything lower than the Championship doesn't have a League SBC, so, that makes a lot of these cards redundant. And even in the Championship, it's not a very popular SBC, so we don't expect them doing so well. So, it's not, there's no crazy investments apart from two players in this team. First off being Matthias Pereira. Now, Matthias Pereira does actually have a Team of the Week card, this card in packs right now, which actually means, he's already had his supply shortened. And let me go and show you what's already happened, Because he hasn't been in packs the last few days, he's gone from 700 coins to 2.5k, just because this card hasn't been in packs. It's, it's pretty insane as such. Now, let me go and show you what happened last time this card wasn't in packs. Last time this card wasn't in packs, I believe, would have been May. Need to make sure that makes sense. Yeah, he didn't have any other rises, so it would have been May, and you can see wasn't in packs for a week, rose up to 5k. Why was this? There might have been an EFL objective that pushed him, and that might have been the I don't know, like the whatever rise. But yeah, basically he wasn't in packs, so I think it was about 2 weeks, and he rose to 5k. I can only presume because of a generic SBC, or maybe again it would have been an objective, but. What he'd be used for when out of packs this time would be your generic SBCs. The reason why he's risen from 600 coins to 2.5k, a lot of SBCs are requiring loads of leagues, but not many nations. Well, obviously, he's a Brazilian in the championship. There's no other gold Brazilians in the championship. Therefore, it's a very easy way of getting a league ticked off without having, going for a popular league already. So, for example, it's better going Matthias Pereira than, I don't know, let's say, I don't know, like a Brazilian in the Serie A, because there's loads of Brazilian Serie A's where there aren't many Brazilians in the championship, let alone golds. So, Matthias Pereira will be your first investment. Now, because he does have a card that is in packs at the moment, you only have between Wednesday to Friday to buy him. I would recommend picking him up for about 2k. I'd be surprised if he doesn't hit between 5 to 6k. I'd say Brazilian right mids have done amazing since going out of packs. Richarlison, who went out of packs during the first batch, he went from 2k to 9k. So, even though he probably didn't hit that sort of price first time he went out of packs, but because there's so many more generic SBCs, we're getting a generic SBC every other day. That's pushing up their prices. So that is the likes of Pereira. Now, the second and last investment there is with the championship is Mr. Mitrovic. Now, Mitrovic's a bit of a funny one because every time this guy goes out of packs, he bangs. I think the first time he probably went out of packs would have been... Can't have been back then, can't it? Let's have a look. First time he went out of packs, here's basically how you can see how they did out of packs. So first time he went out of packs would have been the 30th of October. And the second time he went out of packs would have been the 5th of December. The third time he went out of packs, because of course if they're getting special cards, they can't be in packs. So we've got October, early December, and middle of April. Now, Mitrovic is used for one of the generic SBC, one of the advanced SBCs of, I think it's like Advanced Nations. The one they bring in quite late, we have to use EFL players and Premier League players. The same one we have to use German Bundesliga 1 and German Bundesliga 2. I think so, likewise with the Serie A and the, what's it called, the La Liga and such. So he's used for those SBCs. Let's have a little look how he's done so far out of pack. So we've got the May... Is this the May one? Where's the one where he went out of packs relatively recently? Here is when he went out of packs recently. 10k, which is insane. But once again, I do believe he was used for an objective. But he, again, is also used for an advanced SBCs. But that's just an insane rise right there with the likes of Mitrovic. So we got these, where he rose up to 10k. You got the one May, which I think... Is it this one? I believe it is. He rose up to 2.5k when going out of packs then. Yeah. Then we have the early December one. How did the early December one do? Yep, when he went out of packs early December, he even went up to 3.3k. And then we got the October one. The October one's kind of irrelevant because it's early FIFA, but again, he seemed to bang there as well. So we see that Mitrovic basically does very, very well time after time after time. Now, the worry I would have with Mitrovic is that he might be a bit mainstream. Because no card looks better than a card you can buy for, 700-800 coins that is going to go to 10k. So the only worry I have with Mitrovic is that he's mainstream and he's really a one-trick pony. He's kind of got Fulham for the League SBC, but again the Championship League SBC I can't exactly say is popular. On top of that, Fulham got they have a few strikers, other than Mitrovic as such. It's not like he's needed, guaranteed to be needed as such. And of course, you've got the advanced SBC, which is almost guaranteed, almost necessary and such. So, Mitrovic looks really good, looks really, really good on paper. And I'll be honest with you, if you can go and pick this guy up for about 600-700 coins during squad battles on Monday, brilliant pickup. The only worry is, one, overinvestment because he looks too good of a card, and two, he's a bit of a one-trick pony. So if he's not used for the advanced SBCs, he may flop as such. But I'll be honest with you, a lot of players have held up to what they've rose previously. Like Lodi, I think, I'll go for a few of them right now, but Lodi, last time he went out of packs, I said the Wendell I showed you earlier, last time he went out of packs, he hit 7k. Lodi, last time he went out of packs, I think he hit 2.9k. He's literally repeating what happened last time. Who else did very well out of packs and has done well again? I'm trying to think of someone off the top of my head. Neres, last time Neres went out of packs, I believe he hit about 6k, and again, he's hit 6k again. So we have a lot of repeaters in terms of, peaking where they peaked last time. But once again, I'd only worry that Mitrovic might be a little bit mainstream. So that is one of the leagues. We're going to go through the second league right now, and that is the second team that is going to be going out of packs. Now, so we expect all team seasons going out of packs, but I can't cover like 20 team season teams, so we'll probably do it in 2s or 3s. And that is the Championship. The Championship has got loads and loads and loads of players to invest in. Problem with some of these though, they already have cards out of packs, so you basically can't invest in golds if they haven't been in packs the last 2 weeks because they're already heavily inflated. So that basically means the likes of Lucas Leiva, he's got an informed card in packs, you can't invest in his gold card. Leno, I think he's got an informed card in packs right now, you can't invest in that card. Pepe, okay. Dembele, he's got the future star card in packs, you can't invest in that card. And it really mugs off a fair few investments, this. I'm trying to think who else has this. I think that's about it. So we're going to go through a few of these players right here. Obviously, we can't go these two because they're already not, their gold cards already aren't in packs. But we do have the likes of Pepe. Now, Pepe is a banger. He offers amazing chemistry when it comes to SBCs. As I said, most recently when he went out of packs on the... When was this? He went out of packs on the 25th. Let's have a look how he... how did he do on the 25th? 25th of what, sorry? Just double check. Make sure I'm not... 25th of April, here we go. How did he do on the 25th of April when last being taken out of packs? Doesn't look like he did too crazily, to be honest. But then again, there might have been nothing mad in packs. 25th of April. Yeah, I mean, he went from 6k to 8k. But the thing is, if you think about the sort of SBCs that are released around most consistent, compared to these sort of insane SBCs we're getting at the moment, it's all kind of, you know, so it's irrelevant as such. But the likes of Pepe, I do think is a very good investment. Obviously, offers very high chemistry, very high rating. I'd be very surprised if he doesn't even max out at 19k. Now, in terms of investing in him, he hasn't really been that cheap for a while now, which is a little bit worrying. I'd probably say anywhere from 9.5 to 10k is probably a good pickup for him. Again, if he maxes out, he's still going to turn over a 7.1k profit and a 6.1k profit on both of these consoles. But yeah, so 9.5 to 10k would be great for Pepe when he goes out of packs. So, next investment. Or has that just completely got rid of the team? No, it hasn't. Brilliant. Moses Simon, I don't believe, did anything too crazy. Now, the thing going in Moses Simon's favour is that he's a rare gold. And right now, all rare golds... all rare golds are being used for the 85 to 92 SBCs. So, he might rise to that, but he's not used for League SBCs. He's not used for generic SBCs, leaving him a bit of a redundant investment. Heading to the next one, Bentker. Bentker's okay, voice crack. The only problem with Bentker is he's really, once again, really a one-trick pony being used for the Juventus SBC. He did go up to 3.9k though, I think, when he last went out of packs. In terms of investing in him, let's have a look how he's been recently. If you can pick him up for 900 coins, I'd say that's relatively risk-free with the likes of Bentker. Dembele, once again, you can't invest in Grimaldo. Grimaldo, I think, is a great investment. You know, we're looking at Grimaldo right here at 8.8. Very surprised if he doesn't max out. He's only got about 4k on him. Probably Grimaldo, actually. You need to be picking up Grimaldo for about 8k for it to probably be worth your time. Other than that, there's just too low. You know, there's only a 4k difference. So yeah, if you can get a Grimaldo for 8k on either consoles, that'd be great. Obviously, if we get a price range increase, brilliant. But yeah, if we don't get a price range increase, which we've seen the EA be a little bit reluctant to do on the second batch, yeah, there's not much money on. But 8k, nonetheless, it go extinct easily, I think, at 8k. So there we go. There's another one right there. Mukalele. I mean, he's got his SPC. He's got that he's a rare gold, and he's got that he's an SPC, but he's just... Yeah, sorry, got the Leipzig SPC, but there's so many Leipzig SPC, sorry, gold right centre-backs that it's just not too amazing. Galacci isn't too bad. Once again, you've got to watch out for his price range. I'm not quite sure if he's got too much of a favourite. I don't know, he's got a favourable price range. Again, we look at what's happened in the last month. Sorry, the last week as such. If you want to invest in this card, you're probably looking for about 10k, if I'll be honest with you. He's a goalkeeper, therefore he doesn't offer amazing chemistry, therefore, you know, he's not going to be pushed by SBCs as much as others. But yeah, 10k for Liza Galacci on either console. Move along here. Courtois, I'd probably leave because he's a little bit too high rated. Joe Gomez isn't too bad. Obviously, he's got his League SBC, he's got the odd generic SBC. Arguably, there's a little bit of demand for him. If you don't want to pick up on Joe Gomez, he's being used for League. I think he's being used for market matchups right now. You probably want to look at picking up for about 1.5, 1.6. Won't be too hard after Score Barrel Rewards on the likes of Monday. Godin. Yep, Godin, once again, another card that's going out of packs. He's, you know, used for his rating. He's used for the high chemistry he offers. Let's have a little look what he's been in recent times. Do you know what? He hasn't got too cheap in recent times. Probably even like a 25, 26k. So it's looking relatively cheap right now. I mean, I'll get onto an investment in a sec that I've put a lot of money on. And they're quite cheap right now. So I do think some of these super high rated fodder are looking nice and cheap right now. But yeah, about 25, 26k on the likes of Godin across the board. Maybe 24, 25 on the likes of Xbox. So, got PK. PK's the card I'm investing quite a lot into. You know, we've seen, even without being taken out of packs, this gold card recently, you know, it's been going wild. I mean, here you go, look. This card, again, has not been taken out of packs whatsoever. We see a 46k, we see a 44k, we see a 44k right here, 38k right there, not amazing. I've been picking this guy for about 30k, you know, without even being taken out of packs, we're seeing that's 14 I mean, that's 50k right there. This card is going to, in my opinion, be an absolutely insane investment. So, as of recently, I've been buying him for 30. During squad battles, should not be too hard whatsoever to pick him up for 30. You can see right here, look, even this morning he's been about 31 as of recently. So yeah, I'd be looking to pick him up for about 30 to 31k across Xbox and PlayStation. Once again, one of the guys I back the most as an investment. Thiago, you don't have an Inform card that's taking you out of packs right now, do you? Yeah, there you go. You can see this Inform card's in packs because it's cheaper than the gold card. So there you go. No room to invest in Thiago because of that reason. Busquets, another one I'm investing in. Believe his gold card does pretty well for generic SBCs as well. I'll have a little look in recent times. Yep, recent times this card has literally been up here at 50. It's been up there at 48, been up there at 45. So, really good recently for SBCs. I've been buying them for 33k. 33k, what's this? Last Thursday of rewards. But yeah, I imagine it would easy hit. I mean, literally, it's about 33 right now. So, 33 of rewards. Nice little pick up on the likes of Busquets. I'd say 33 on both Xbox and PlayStation would make him a nice investment. Casemiro, I believe Casemiro has an Inform card in packs right now. Am I right to say that? I am indeed. Once again, it's very easy to see if they got Inform because they're Inform cheaper than their gold. Anderson, brilliant investment. I think he's been a little bit inflated as of recently, but yeah, he's not bad. 17k price range kind of mugs you off a little bit. You probably want to be picking them up for about 9. Yeah, about 9k tomorrow. So 9k on either console allows a decent. I mean, even if you buy it at 10k, it does leave a nice little profit margin, but probably going to go extinct in the next 2 weeks, in my opinion. So it would be a really good pickup. In terms of how Busquets and PK and Godin would do, really depends what SBCs. There's no mad way of telling. You can kind of tell Ansel will do well because they drop so many cheapos, but it's like, with the high rated, you need there to be a few nice high rated SBCs. Even the 88s did really well for the likes of PK and Busquets. So if we get a few 88s, you know, they'll push it, let alone player SBCs. But there we go. To end off right now, I actually didn't look at Fernandinho prior, but you can pick up Fernandinho. I just prefer to go, I'll be honest, prefer to go with Busquets and prefer to go with likes of Busquets and PK. I just think they're way better. Then we finally end off here with Brandt and Zaha. Brandt did very well recently, actually. When he was taking out packs because of having a one-to-watch card in the first batch, he rose it all the way up here to, what's this, 12k. It did go back down there to 6k, or 7k, sorry. So, again, I'd probably look at picking him up for about 7, 8k. It's not very unrealistic. You've got a 14k price range. Even at 8k, you're still going to make about 5k and a bit profit. And, yep, ending off here with Zaha. As you can see, I, sadly can't go through teams upon teams upon teams because it just takes so much time. But there are so many good investments. Even if I was to do highlights, there are quite a lot of good investments. Probably Zaha, 7k right now with a 10k max price range, which isn't too favourable. If you can pick him up for 5k, we're easily seeing this card go extinct within the next 2 weeks. I mean, he's 7k in packs, let alone out of packs. So yep, I'd want to pick this card for about 5k across both consoles, 4.5k profit per card. If you really want, you can go 6k, which means you're only making 3.5k profit per card. But that is about that. Now, to give you guys a little bit of, I don't know, maybe a sense of security, I myself have invested all my coins into these players. I am unassigned on 13,000 cards. Now, not 13,000 cards I've shown you today, 13,000 cards across the promos. But here on Mitrovic, I generally started buying 2 weeks ago. Now, you could argue, well, if I have so many Mitrovics, maybe I'll crash the market when I sell, and that could really be the case. But, just to let you guys know that these investments aren't phony. These aren't things I'm just, providing content for the sake of it. These are investments I've gone for myself and literally put everything into. As I've gone very heavily recently into Busquets and PK if you guys want to just go for some expensive investments as such. But yeah, I think they'll do very well. They've done well every other time. The only worry is overinvestment because of how well they've done it every other time. But as long as you maybe avoid the Mitrovic's and maybe avoid just a few future episodes, even maybe like the Sosas and that lot, and go with the less mainstream stuff, you're looking a little bit safer. But yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Loads and loads of investments for you to make. And I'll see you guys tomorrow where we cover 2 or 3 more leagues on investments you guys can go and make.